sounds, some ear-to-ear whispering, and to tell you guys about the book that I just bought. In case you guys were wondering, I'm using one of the Yeti microphones. Eventually, I'll have to make a piece that goes over the microphone itself, so that when I speak into it, and when my voice projects into the microphone, it's not as harsh. each item is. I'll let you guys guess what each item is in the comments. me try to take that little bit out. Actually, I don't think I can even do that. What is this? Wow, okay. Yeah, I don't think. I'm not sure I can find it. Hang on a sec. At any rate, there's a spot in this book where they're talking about the Gypsy people. The author, by the way, is Raymond Buckland. But at any rate, they're talking about the Gypsy people in here, and I realize not many of you know me or know my lifestyle, but I am the kind of person that when I earn money, if I can avoid putting it in a bank, I will try to. I don't like banks. I don't like having someone else hold my money and determine when I can use it, and, charge me a fee when I overextend myself because I don't realize it's there. I'd rather use money in such a way that when it's gone, it's gone. I'm not overextending myself. And I don't like being in one place. I had a house. I tried doing the house thing, and it was nice, but it got old really fast. So right now I am trying to fix up an RV to live in so that I can move around a lot. But at any rate, in this book it was talking about I can't find the exact spot, but it was saying how the Gypsy people, especially in the past, used to wear their fortunes around their neck. That's why you get the kind of the effect where we're used to seeing gypsies or Hollywood is used to being, excuse me, and they're always in very flamboyant dress. That's because they don't trust banks very well. And gypsies are very nomadic people. And that got me wondering, since I have no idea who my real parents are, if possibly that, at one point in time, I don't know, perhaps I do have gypsy blood going through my veins. I don't know. That's something for me to possibly find out in the future. I know as I'm reading this book, it's almost a little disturbing because I'm reading a lot of my own tics it's a little odd, I guess. Not necessarily in an unpleasant way, but I just wasn't expecting that when I saw this book. I don't know what made me pick it up. It just looked like an interesting topic. And so I decided to pick it up and give it a read. And so far it's been very, very interesting. But at any rate, I apologize. I don't have a very good area to record. I'm kind of having to record this almost in a lying down position. And I have stuff sitting almost haphazardly. So unfortunately, I can't do as much as I'd like to do. I guess I will read a little bit because I think this is very interesting as to how the Gypsies got their name and whatnot. It says that the Gypsy people originated in northern India is now firmly established. What is not established and may never be is what prompted their mass exodus from that area and the exact date that it started. give man land and food from trees and from vegetables and whatnot, and that no one person should own that. So it would not be out of the ordinary for a gypsy to take an apple from an apple tree. And that's part of the reason why they are seen as thieves. Even though that action of taking that apple from the apple tree has been done in complete innocence. At any rate, it's about